Good morning, Full Circle Fitness fans. Here we are again with another at-home video workout series. We have Upper Body Volume 4. That's right, we're going to show you 5 brand new exercises you can do for your upper body in the comfort of your own home that are safe and effective for our over 50 and senior crowd. Now, if you don't have any weights at home, I recommend getting an object between 2 and 5 pounds. I'll put a list again in the description below for household objects that you can use as weight substitutes, so please check that out. So let's get right into it. Remember, you're doing all these exercises for 2 to 3 rounds. So 5 exercises, 2 to 3 rounds. Let's go ahead and get started. Exercise number 1 is going to be an L raise. So this is an exercise that's great for your shoulders. You're working them at different ranges of motion. You're working all of your deltoids, your side deltoids, your frontoids, and your posterior deltoids as well, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise that one arm out to the side and raise one arm into the front like an L, okay? We're gonna bring that down and we're gonna alternate, raising one arm up, one arm out to the side. Remember, keeping your core tight and your shoulders back. You don't wanna have rounded posture. So feet shoulder width apart, we're gonna raise that one arm up and the other arm out to the side. Pause for 1 second, come back down, and then you're gonna alternate. Right arm out to the side, left arm in front. And you just keep alternating back and forth for 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, if you wanna make it harder, you can always add a little bit more weight, or you can do it for a longer period of time. Okay, so there you go, exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is called a cross curl. So this is a great exercise for your biceps. Now, we've done curls before with palms up. This one is almost a modified hammer curl where you're coming across your body, and you can even pivot your foot a little bit while you're doing it. So you curl and curl. Okay, if you don't want to pivot your feet, you can stand nice and straight and just come across, squeeze that bicep, okay, bring it back down, and then come to the other side, squeeze that bicep, and back down. But I always like to pivot, get my whole body into it, almost like you're throwing an uppercut a little bit. So curl, squeeze, and curl, squeeze, okay? 30 to 60 seconds on those. The third exercise is gonna be a high to low row, okay? So this is an interesting exercise to do with the dumbbells because normally we do them with the bands. What you're trying to do is you're trying to facilitate what we call scapula depression. You're trying to push your shoulder blades down to your back pockets because all the time we're stuck like this, right? We're always up stressing and our traps are elevated. So we wanna make sure we get our shoulder blades pushing down. So we're gonna have our arms straight up. You might want to try lighter weights for this or no weights at all to begin with. Make sure you keep your core tight. So as you raise your arms up, you don't have that anterior pelvic tilt where you start pushing that pelvis forward. You want to tuck your pelvis under, keep your core tight. Arms up, eyes on the dumbbells. You're gonna bring them back, tucking your elbows down like you're trying to tuck them in your pockets, and make sure your shoulder blades are going down. So I'll show you that. Abs tight. Eyes up. We're going to pull it down, tucking our shoulder blades down, raising our arms back up, tucking them down. Make sure when you're raising the arms up, you're not elevating your traps, okay? Traps stay down, eyes up on the dumbbells, core tight, pelvis tucked. Squeeze those shoulder blades down, and then raise them back up. Repeat that for 30 to 60 seconds. Fourth exercise. Alternating overhead extensions for the back of the arms, the triceps, okay? So we're raising our arms straight up. I like to put my dumbbells together like this. That way we make sure one arm doesn't dominate the other, okay? And you're doing dumbbells. Rather than doing one dumbbell with this, okay? You're doing 2, again, to make sure that one arm doesn't dominate the movement. So we have both our weights above our heads, keeping our core tight. Make sure our pelvis doesn't arch like this. We're tucking our pelvis under, abs nice and tight. We're gonna bring our arms behind, making sure we're not hitting our spine, okay? You just wanna bring the dumbbells to ear level and then extend them straight back up. So 1 and 2. And when you're alternating, okay, you can have one arm up, one arm down like this. So you're alternating, okay? Scoot this back a little bit. So you're alternating like this, or you can alternate like this. Just making sure you're keeping those elbows in, okay? So alternating, you can go both at the same time, or you can start up here and alternate this way. So lots of different options. Just make sure you keep your core tight so you're not arching your back, all right? Our last exercise is a car drive, okay? Now I recommend doing this without weights at first. You're gonna grab like you're grabbing a steering wheel. You're gonna rotate your shoulders, okay? Back and forth. And believe me, after 60 seconds, you're gonna feel that burn. If you want it to be a little more challenging, again, you can grab those weights and rotate and drive like you're driving a car. Okay, shoulders back, core tight, make sure you're not arching that lower back. Car driving, great way to strengthen the stability of your shoulders and also work all those deltoid muscles as well, okay? So, all of those exercises, again, for our senior crowd, can be done sitting down as well, okay? So you can do the overhead extensions sitting, you can do the car drives sitting, okay? You can do the high to low row sitting, okay? Just like this, 1, 2, okay? You can do the cross curls sitting, and you can do the L raise sitting. So if you can't do this routine standing, you can also do it sitting as well, and that's why I kind of developed that for the over 50 and senior crowd. So make it as challenging as possible, but let's be safe too. So again, I hope you guys are loving all of these workouts, these at-home workouts. We're going to keep putting out content every week, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification so you get notified when we're posting new videos, which you do 2 to 3 times a week, okay? And remember, be safe, be active, and we'll see you soon.